Who handles breakups worse, men or women?
I say men definitely handle it worse because we don't really factor in the effect that it had on us. Like we be feeling like, okay, the relationship over with, we can just go to the club, get on these hoes and be right back in the game. You see what I'm saying? But that relationship it really and truly did a lot of damage to us, and we don't really see it until we get into the next relationship and we damaging her because we didn't heal from what we just left. So I think men don't really take the time to really take in everything that went wrong in a relationship.
Women act like women around men. Let me repeat this. Women act like women around men. So if you're dealing with women that are too masculine, too rude, too manly, like too take charge-ish, that means that they don't consider you a real man. A real man brings the woman out of a woman. She can't even help it but be feminine, but be a damsel in distress around a man. Please fix that. Please get that for me. A real man brings the lady out of a woman. It just is what it is. And the issue is you men don't know how to lead. You do not know how to direct traffic. You do not know how to guide. You do not know how to take charge. It's not about money. It's not about a bag. It's not about your sex. It's the fact that she feels an alpha man's presence and energy when she's around him. She knows for a fact that she can't play with him. She can sense that he's a protector.
Shut the fuck, shut. Did I say, no? Oh shit, say it again, say something else. Oh, say something else. Say something else, nigga.
A provider that he is going to nurture, build, and grow with her. That's where y'all got it fucked up. You listening to these podcast dudes.
We don't give a fuck. Jesus. We don't give a fuck.
Plenty of chicks out here dealing with niggas that can't match their paycheck by a long shot, but they love them and respect them because they know that they have a fucking man in their presence.
Someone has to fucking flip the burgers, dumbass.
The exact number, but I believe that 70%, I think they say 70% of divorces now are initiated by women.
Did you know that narcissistic abuse actually causes brain damage in the victims? Let me explain it to you here. When you're with a narcissist, they stress you out. Duh, that's a given. The stress hormone in your body is called cortisol. Your cortisol level in your body over time raises to such an astronomical level that if it was spread over to 2 to 3 people, it would still be considered high for those 3 people, but it's all within you. That high cortisol level is going to actually cause your hippocampus to shrink. Your hippocampus is the part of your brain that's in charge of your short-term memory and your decision making. It's also going to swell your amygdala, which is in charge of your primal emotions. You know, the fears, the anxieties, the guilt, the lust, the shame, all of that. It's going to swell it up, so it's going to make it hyperactive.
Hey, dummy! Are you retarded or just plain stupid? Look, I'm Forrest Gump.
They want to sit around and talk about these black men ain't nothing. These black men ain't that. But they ain't shit. Because in the last 30 years to 35 years, black men ain't even been in the house to raise them. So how y'all gonna talk about these young black boys ain't nothing when you sorry bitches who won't raise them the last 30 years? So if they ain't shit, you the motherfucker won't raise them where they ain't shit. So how you gonna talk about a man? You hold the one throwed us out for welfare to get an apartment free or to get benefits. Instead of y'all want to sit at home and listen at the black man work with a black man with partnership. The shit ain't over. Y'all making it over. The black man, we participate in our children, PTA meet, school. We do still the same shit. But these hoes don't want us in the house. They want to kick us out because they want to go trick with this nigga and that nigga.
You stupid bitch, you filthy slut! Did you fuck with me?
What kind of car do all cheaters drive?
Cheaters drive Trackhawks, Camaros, Mustangs, Hellcats, Ferraris, definitely Maybachs, Buicks. Yeah, that's the cars. That's the cheaters. If you got that man with that car, just know you get cheated on.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Why do you think?
I don't know why, but I just know that's what cheaters ride in, especially Trackhawks. Come on, you're getting cheated on. There's a lot of in the car that he's picking up, he's sliding up on. That's a cheater car.
So if a guy pulled up and wanted to take you on a date and he pulled up in a Trackhawk, would you be like, oop, I know he's a cheater?
No.
Okay.
I like cheaters. We going on a date? We're gonna get food and oh yeah, baby, where we going shopping? Yeah, that's a date for me.
We don't give a fuck. Jesus. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I wanted to put this compilation together real quick about what men need to know. You know, it's crazy that we constantly having these discussions about the same thing, you know, what men need to be doing, how men need to see women, how we should be doing this or that. It's just weird that we constantly have to go down this rabbit hole of the man being the protector and provider to the woman, you know, and then after that, is he cleaning up? Is he doing this? Or like, is he rubbing her back? Or is she like, it's too many variables being thrown into this one subject. You know, there's not no cut and dry answer to this. You know, people are going to constantly throw in, he's not doing enough, or he's not throwing the meat around enough, and making her feel wanted, or whatever the case might be. You know, people get in these relationships and there's a such thing as growing apart. People grow apart. People get angry and upset about things and can't let things go. You know, it could be anything. It could be multiple things. But it's not just one cut and dry answer to this, you know, but we constantly hear these discussions, people having these discussions about relationships, and don't go down the rabbit hole of the possibility if it could be deeper than what they're seeing on face value. You know, everybody just saying he needs to be a protector, a provider. Maybe she was in it for a little bit of money. Maybe she was in it for a kid. Maybe she was in it for a come up. You know, and they never know. A whole house, it could be a car, it could be a little bit of anything. You never know. You know, I mean, even emotional support. You know, but at the end of the day, people just keep on throwing in one dynamic, and it just doesn't make sense to me how nobody takes in consideration that people just grow apart. Maybe people just don't like each other. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she's found something that she wants to continue with, you know, and that just happens in life and in the world. You know, you can't just assume that everybody's not doing their part, or people's not doing their best out here to maintain a relationship. And we just got people running around here defaming men and talking crazy about men, and it's sickening that most of us are trying to do the best we could and trying to grow and trying to make stuff happen, and we just keep on hearing the same jargon that you're not protecting and providing financially, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Like, you constantly hear these things, you know, you're not washing the dishes or vacuuming up or taking the trash. Like, you'll just hear countless things that doesn't make any sense at the end of the day when, you know, some of these top men are getting divorced. Some of these top leaders are going through the same thing that an average man is going through when it comes to relationships and stuff like that. So, you know, I can't understand people being one-sided and one-dimensional towards these kind of situations and these kind of subjects, you know. But yeah, people should consider people grow apart, you know, and you just got to be wise on what you want out this life that you live in, you know.
Any one of you lily-livered, bow-legged varmints care to slap leather with me? In case any of you get any ideas, you better know who you're dealing with. I'm the hootin'est, tootin'est, shootin'est, bobtail wildcat in the West. I'm the fastest gun north, south, east,